right, now, supposedly you had a close call. You could have actually been a ghost yourself.
I did. It's sort of a goofy story. I was filming a movie called Flight of the Phoenix, and we were in Africa in the Namibian sand dunes, and we were on sand roads that were just sort of, you know, you follow the tracks of the car that's in front of you. And I wasn't used to driving in sand. I grew up in Texas where it's asphalt and gravel, if anything. But the car started to swerve a little bit, and so I started to try and get straight, and it just turned, and it ended up flipping, and I'm on the side of the road, and it does a whole roll, and it lands upright, and you sort of at the second of, like, am I okay? What's going on? And you sort of crick your neck and you move your back. And then I remembered seeing movies where, you know, a car crashes into something and everybody's okay, and then it explodes. And so I'm like, oh no. And I open up my door and I run across the street, and I'm like 50 feet away, like, okay, thank God I'm not going to be in it when it explodes. And I'm looking at the car, and it's not exploding, and it doesn't really look damaged. And I realize that I just ran out of a car after flipping it. And I start looking around, and I'm like, there's not sounds, there's no wind, there are no birds or trees. I'm dead. I was sure that I was dead. I had just heard some story about a guy who sees a car accident and goes up to help and sees it's himself inside, and I was like, that is me, I am dead. I better call set and tell him I'm dead. So I run back to the car, and I run back to the car to get my phone, and I turn the car upside down, which it's now used to because it just flipped, and I look for the phone, and I can't find the phone, and I'm like, of course I can't find the phone. I'm dead. I don't need the phone. Why would I need the phone? But eventually, you know, 30 minutes later, my buddy Eric drives by on his way to set, and I figure out I'm not dead, and here I am, not dead.
All right.